really needed to find why am I here on Earth. And what I found was to be growing food plants.
This is my temporary greenhouse, and for now, this works great.
We love beans and tomatoes. I planted these, and I'm gonna eat these.
I see their passion, and they want to grow food. What's the fulfillment? What really drives those kids to want to farm?
I'm passionate about farming because it is the most essential of all work. We need food to live, and the best way to get food is to grow it and harvest it.
It really gives me a sense of purpose every day. I know that people are counting on me for their food and for their sustenance. We just started Two Roots Farm
In Missouri Heights, Colorado.
We're growing market vegetables on about a half an acre. She's the boss, but she treats me like a king.
I always wanted to be a farmer, but wasn't really encouraged to pursue that as a career. Purple stalks, tri-stalks, as diverse as the Indians that grew them.
Casey thinks that the memory of the plant is in the seed. So if we collect the first and the last and the best looking plants, that seed will remember all of the temperatures and all of the water cycles it's grown through. So it's kind of hard sometimes because we don't get to eat the first tomatoes, but it's definitely worth it.
We're a high altitude seed breeding production systems building farm located on the Thompson Creek Ranch, which is now Sunfire Ranch.
It was really amazing to see the support that this community here in the Roaring Fork Valley has to offer and how many people really are dedicated to this cause.
We realized that this was a really ripe valley for this type of enterprise. There's the demand for local food, there's the customer base. We were able to find a really awesome partnership in Mike and Allison Spade that allowed us to start up our dream right here. Beautiful romaine head.
The quality of work that they do is outstanding, so it's a good agreement.
Christian and I were able to come in, grow the vegetables, work with them, helping them with all their animals, and in exchange, we get a place to live and to work, and they get to grow the amount of enterprises they have.
See those chickens? Yeah.
This is leading to some great and inspiring direction among these young people. They'll be feeding me when I'm an old man.
One of the biggest hurdles for me is starting from the ground up on land that doesn't belong to me. I'm really lucky that I've been able to lease land, but I don't know if I'll always be here.
Bring me little water, Sylvie. Bring me little water now. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Every little once in a while. Can you see me coming? Can you see me now?
The time's changing and we need to be able to grow food without fossil fuels and electricity.
I will bring a little water.
Much like a healthy community,
Every little once in a while.
diversity is the key.
Ooh, bring me little water, Sylvie. Bring me little water now. Bring me little water, Sylvie.
Farming at 7,000 feet,
Every little once in a while.
anything can happen.
Every little once in a while.
We missed a giant hailstorm passing through.
80% of the garden is total carnage.
Even though you spent the past however long planning it all out and, you know, getting everything so that you could have successions every week, you know, we're not in charge.
I am starting from scratch. I'm not showing up to the job, so to speak. I'm creating it while being very busy with my family and my children. A beetle! Oh, that's a little close. Let me see.
He's kind of stinky.
Is he stinky? Did you smell him?
Yuck.
I guess when you create a job for yourself, you have to solve all those problems, and I did, and I'm here, but it's a lot of work.
I've struggled a lot doing what I've done up to this point, and most of the young farmers are going to struggle for a long time here unless we can help them out in some other ways.
We got the money to build this through the Slow Money loan.
Slow Money is a network of folks around the country who are collaborating to put some of their money into local food systems. Despite all of the farmers markets and CSAs and buzz from inside the local food bubble, the actual amount of capital that's flowing in to build the next generation of organic farms is barely calculable. Very little is going to local food systems. In order to catalyze that flow, we had to get people kind of interacting in a different way.
The thing that's beautiful about this club compared to any other slow money club around the country is everyone put in whatever they could afford to put in. So we have donations ranging in size from now $100 to $30,000. This is really unusual. Everyone still only gets one vote. Very cool.
I know we can repay the loan if they give it to us, and I know that it'll help us be successful.
This is the start of getting people the capital they need to get their hands dirty and try.
So guys, so you know, congratulations. We have approved all of your loans.
So if we can be successful, next farmer will be successful, and this fund will grow. You know, that's a system that will help save agriculture in our country. We've got enough bad stuff that's happening in terms of climate change and the collapse of community. It's dark, it's scary stuff. So we need a nice, positive, nurturing other thing. And I think slow money is positive, simple thing you can do at the community level, which is just put a little money to work with a farmer down the street. We want to build a system that we rely on ourselves. We can trust everything here because it all came from right here.
It's a really amazing, simple technology for us to be able to grow some warm season crops. It's going to repay itself and more after this one season.
I think the most important thing for the future of food production in our world is to get young people, especially farming, in ways that are environmentally friendly and economically sustainable.
You paid off the loan. Did you get paid?
Not yet, quite yet.
It's cool that you paid the loan back, but we want you to be here for years to come.
That's right.
And how long is he gonna not get paid and wear himself out?
Just to bless the morning.
Food coming off of these places is high quality. And at what point are we loaning, funding, and subsidizing health in our soil, in our community, and health in our food, and health in ourselves?
A lot of young farmers around the country are figuring out you have to get kind of creative to figure out deals with landowners or people that have capital and work out trades and agreements that's good for everybody.
Farming is a viable career option. We need to educate the public where their food comes from. Fight for the laws that protect farmers. And we need to increase that local food access.
It's all about creating as many farmers and as many farms all over the world as possible.
And people come here, or they see what we've done, they can do a variation on it.
farming fuels everything we do. Everything starts with what we eat and how we fill our bodies, and I want to be part of that.
We still have a long way to go, but it's nice to see that it actually has some momentum.